If you're anything like me, you've probably spent so much of your time in saying yes to stuff that you really didn't want to. And coming to who this me is, greetings to one and all listening to me today. I'm Anandita Mahajan from Team ANON Talks, and I extend a warm greeting to one and all listening to me today. I'm here to help you with setting boundaries, or how to say no without feeling like you're a villain in the movie. You know the drill, right? Agreeing to help out your friends when you yourself is the one who needs help. Joining a friend's birthday party just because they attended yours. Or doing something you don't want to just for the sake of looking cool. I know it. It's easy to get stuck in this cycle when you are more likely a teenager. Who wants to be the person who says no, right? It sounds like you're about to unleash a thunderstorm of awkwardness. But in reality, saying no doesn't make you the villain. Trust me, you're not about to become the evil serial killer in horror movies, twirling your mustache while saying, ha ha ha, I'll not do this right now. In fact, saying no might just make you more heroic in the long run, especially when you can say no without feeling like you're the antagonist in a drama. Come on now, it's high time. High time to enter the magical art of setting boundaries. Remember, the only people who get upset about you setting boundaries are the ones who were benefiting from you not having any. These sound all official and serious, but honestly, setting boundaries is a game changer. I get it. Saying no can feel like you're turning into the villain of the story. What will people think of me? How will I look like? I look like the bad guy. Well, here's a spoiler alert. The only ones who get upset when you set boundaries are the people who were taking advantage from you. And if you have ever felt like you're just a yes machine running on empty fumes, this is for you guys. Let me share a wild idea, and yes, trust me, it works. Saying no doesn't make you or doesn't require big excuses like I need to do something or I got a job to do. And the more you give excuses and justify your reasons for the same, the more likely you are to get stuck in this cycle. A simple no I can't is all you really need. You don't need to explain that you're tired or that you've got a million things to do. Keep it simple, keep it subtle. Your time and energy are yours to protect. Just say no and move on. And hey, if you still feel guilty, throw in something like, I wish I could help, but I am really committed elsewhere. Boom! You've said no, but you're still polite about it. You see how a slight difference can keep you and your energy preserved? And at the same time, you became the hero. Well, it's important to understand this thing, and it's even better, it's extremely important to realize the importance of having me time. Well, I know, it can feel selfish, like taking a step back and saying, I need some me time. But here's the thing. It's not what you call being selfish, but instead survival. You can't keep pouring from an empty cup, right? You wouldn't ask a phone to keep charging without plugging it in. Same goes for you. You can't be there for everyone else if you're running on empty fumes. So when you need to recharge, just own it. If someone's asking you for something and your energy is already shut and not working, don't be afraid to say, I need some time to myself. And if they don't listen or like that, then that's not your problem. In simple words, it's not you who's the problem, it's them. Now here comes the ultimate superpower. With this power, you won't feel guilty for sparking, or sparing some time to yourself. Let's talk about guilt. That sneaky little feeling that creeps in you after you say no. Trust me, I know, you know, we know. It happens. But here's the lick. Well, don't let it rule you. Just imagine that you told your friend that you can't come to a group study plan which they apparently made. But is that pang of guilt starting to touch you? I agree, you can feel that pang of guilt. But you know what? Instead of letting that guilt make you question yourself and your worth again and again, and cross-question yourself, the action you just did or something, just turn it into a secret weapon. Tell yourself that I'm saying no today just so I can say yes to something more important tomorrow. The guilt will fade away as more you practice it. Learn to say to yourself that yes, let's face it. Saying no doesn't come naturally at first. In fact, it happens. It feels a little awkward at first and it feels like you're reading from a script in your head. But here's the thing. It gets easier and eventually saying no will feel as natural as you were used to saying yes. People might grumble or say that bhai tu badal gaya hai. But who cares? It's your life and your boundaries to set. And remember, you're not the villain, you're the hero. In all movies, the villains are always overworked, stressed, and constantly pulled in a million directions. Meanwhile, the heroes are calm, collected, and prioritize their well-being first so that they can save the world, without burning out in the process. So when you set a boundary, think of it like you're becoming the protagonist in your own life. You're saving yourself from the burnout monster and reclaiming your energy for the things that matter the most. Maintaining your posture won't hurt yourself, right? Setting boundaries is about taking control of your life, and while it may feel a little awkward at first, you'll soon realize that it's essential for your mental health and your well-being. So the next time you're faced with such a request, which you just can't fulfill, remember, saying no is not the villainous plot you think it is. It's your superpower. It's your cape. It's your high five to yourself. And who knows, by saying no, you might just save the world. Hero Joho. Thank you very much.